EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Atlanta Falcons. Here's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here we go.
Check, 59. Crunch time, defense. Check 50, check 50.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they were hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On third down, it's Prescott. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Tack McKinley made his way into the backfield. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
So on fourth down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. It's taken to the 26. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38. Yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go. Shift.
Here we go, 40 seconds. Bang, 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 bang. Here we go, 1 to 54, right here. Crunch, 26.
Again to Elliott. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On second down now, it's Elliott. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Prescott looks to throw on first. This is caught. It's Cooper. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Kill. 27.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Come on, now, let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On 2nd down, Ryan. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. To throw is Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he'll be out right at the 35. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Off the edge, it's Tyrone Crawford with a sack.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, Ryan. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Another try after the 1st down sack. Ryan.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Now it's Ryan. And that will be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. The left side completion to Jones. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And an alley to run. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
With any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Let's go, D.
They'll look to run with Freeman. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Tavecchio good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7.
Fourth down. 4th and 10, 4th and 20. This game is as bad as ever. Really, really bad.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken about the 12. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Here we're going to 53. Here we go, 46, 46.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
And almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
59.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. And that is incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Oh, here we go. Oh. Mike's 5'9". Mike's 5'9".
You better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. Short throw, pick 6 right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And that makes the score 14-7. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say, we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Prescott from the gun. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
Here we go, 46. Hey, kill.
Prescott on 1st down. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Prescott now. And this one complete to Witten over the middle. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Here we go, 47.
From the red zone now, Prescott. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. Final play of the half. Prescott. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Maher is good. And we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 18.
51, check. Wait.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Jones. Julio Jones all alone. 20. Touchdown, Falcons.
Okay, I know there's one person
Julio
watching.
Jones.
Did you see my
82 yards. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
Watch it. Let's watch them.
And, Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is. I mean, he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
Tavecchio good on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game.
I'm really convinced I'll take this to GameStop or whatever in 7 days. This is day 2, and I'm over this game.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered.
One tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Check 43.
Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, line 47. 26.
On 2nd and 15 now. Prescott looking for his tight end, Witten, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker.
I'm over it. This is where I had a problem. Stopped him, locked him down on defense. And if you go for it with some fluke-ass shit on 4th down, as you've seen, go back and watch. Shut him down, 4th down. He converted on 4th down every time with a fluky fucking play. Then an interception with a linebacker that does some spin move.
And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Can't say bad enough shit. This is my 3rd online game. And this will be my 1st loss because I just beat 2 people. But even when you win, it's like you feel like you lose. Because it's just bad gameplay.
Ready, get ready, get ready.
54 Mike. 3 bucks.
After the interception, here's Ryan. Connects with Sanu right side. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. Buying time to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Austin Hooper, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
I think it's easy to say.
I still ain't quit yet. Even though this shit's over. We're going to play it out, though, man. I'm going to wait for a second, though. But that's where I got out of the game because it stopped being a fucking simulation game. It just became some fluke-ass shit. I don't like that shit. I'm trying to simulate a football game. But that's what happens here. We reward just crazy shit. Fluky stuff. Yeah, man, I don't know if you have this game, man, but it's terrible. It's just like the other one. They just changed the font.
Mission accomplished on that drive. The goal was to increase the lead. They did exactly that.
Dan Quinn's told his offense, let's try and get 2 more.
Watch a slant, watch a slant, watch a slant.
20. Base.
Watch safety creeping.
Check.
Safety's creeping. Switch.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Here we go, 46, 46.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Clemson Tiger, Vic Beasley, reaches home that time.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
He's got his target. It's Cobb. A big play here for Dallas. 49 yards.
Like, you can have guys wide open, and just the time it takes for the animation to
trend
play
them in the
out.
right direction.
Yeah, if you run like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
Here we go, 46. 46.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped.
Plays like this where the ball comes free, it's
And God forbid you
for the
breathe
team
on the
that lost
quarterback.
it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
59 Mike, 59 Mike.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott, sideline throw, that's caught. Amari Cooper. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Elliott. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott. He scored on the ground and through the air. Then the Cowboys get a bit closer. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Switch up, let it go.
And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Arlington. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a 1st. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down, but his way it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Ryan now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. The throw over the middle taken in. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 35. 25 yards that time. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants,
open receivers,
outs, things that they consider safe.
12 more yards there and another 1st down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and take him look like turtle at this point.
Oh, no, he lost the football. It's a foot race. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football.
See, the game here,
defense
you're talking
had
about
to
it.
make a play in order to keep them in the game.
Still a bad
That's
game.
exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, two-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. So
the
Prescott
fumble
and the Cowboys now
and the
with a
interception.
1st and 10,
That's
just
why I
shy of
lost this
midfield at the 49.
Kill.
Prescott now after the fumble recovery. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. Prescott to throw it. A good start there on 1st down. They've got to have this drive.
No doubt about it. Down a couple of scores. They have to find a way to put it in the end zone. Chunk plays, explosive plays. That will be the key to this drive.
Kill.
Check my 45.
On 2nd down, Prescott again. That is caught inside the 5.
You see how off the throw was?
Cowboys.
That's crazy. I wouldn't even leave him.
Michael Gallup, 33 yards. And the Cowboys capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. Marr now to add the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Bring it. 25.
54 miles. Quit talking about it and bring it.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their 1st timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Now Ryan on 2nd down. Getting it out left side to Sanu. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. They run, Devontae Freeman. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Whip. Watch the whip.
Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jones. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae
Somebody
Freeman,
clip that and send it to Ryan
second
Moody.
touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
Look at the defenders. I'm not even controlling them. Jesus.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Ryan to throw. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
First down, Prescott. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by